How do you think you're doing in the league?
The greatest.
Yeah, I think you guys are doing quite well. It just obviously with the late start, all things considered, I think you're doing very well. You're very organised. You're very committed, and I think that the team's, it's coming together. I definitely give you guys that. I definitely, if I had to give an award for most improved, it would be you guys because you've started getting more and more wins. I can see it in the way you've been performing. So I'm quite excited for the matchup on Saturday, September 28th, 4 p.m. Make sure that everyone save that. For people who aren't in the league, for someone who's maybe just looking at this for the first time, what do you think is the best part of the league? Like, what would be a reason for people to join the league?
That you don't have to be a certain rank. Like everyone's accepted kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the vibe we were going for when we created the league itself. We wanted to allow anyone to join, and I'm hoping that that's how it's come across. So that's good. Um, and what do you think? If you were to have like any kind of prize other than money, so no money to like money's not a thing. We don't need money. What kind of prize would you want?
That's
Just for some feedback because we're trying to obviously host these things, and I don't want to be giving out prizes that nobody wants. I want to give you guys something to work for. I put something on the line for you guys.
ask Lexi that. He probably, cause I don't know.
He'll
I don't
probably
know.
come up with something we probably shouldn't give out.
He's also probably gonna be the one winning it. So
True, that is true. However, they've been here for a little bit longer than you guys, so that's probably why they've got more points. I would say if you guys were here from the beginning, you'd definitely be higher than we're better. Garbage bins are only second because they've been here from the very beginning. Even then, they haven't been putting in that much of an effort, to be honest. I'm kind of interested to see where they go. What are your thoughts on the amount of teams that have had a bit of a turnover? What do you think about that?
uh, I don't understand that question. Like I said in the chat, I'm kind of slow in the brain.
No, you're good. Don't worry. Don't worry. Well, what I mean is, with some of the teams, obviously we've had the Gojo fanboys, we've had Zim.
Oh, I
Um,
forgot.
yeah, exactly. We've had a couple of teams that have been built up quickly, but I feel like they haven't had a lot of structure. Maybe not enough leadership. What do you think that? What do you think about it?
Justice for Gojo fanboys.
Justice for Gojo fanboys. To be honest, they did well. It just didn't
They
pan
got
out for them.
DQ'd after the first match. What are you talking about?
They
After
That was
first match.
completely on them, by the way. They played We're better, and they thought, nah, we're not doing this. We never disqualified them. Um, just to put that straight. Um, Here's a good question. What are your thoughts on a draft?
I think that would be better.
You think that'd be
Or
better?
I think that'd be fun. At the beginning of every season,
Yeah.
like get the team captains and they pick players.
Yeah, exactly that. I've been working up some sort of plans with the team captains and the coaches to see what will work. Um, right now, it's undecided as to what we're going to be doing in the new season, mainly because it's going to be one of two things. It's going to be a draft, or it's going to be the same situation that we've had now, except there will be a team limit. We've been talking about a team limit because
Oh,
uh,
like rank wise.
not rank wise, no, it'd be a limit on how many players can be in a team.
Oh,
Because you have players like Fatash who have a lot of players. Um, and essentially, I'm aware that not everyone's going to be interested in the league. So the people who are interested, I'd rather them be able to get game time in some other team. But it's unfortunately impossible to do that if the teams don't exist. So we just need to keep creating them, really. The promotion's still out there though. We're still working on that. The numbers have been going up weekly. It's been quite fun actually to see that go up. Here's my question for you: what are you most excited about for next season?
Like you just said, the draft. That sounds fun
That
and
sounds like a
cool.
bit of a fun one, yeah.
I mean, I know
Okay.
I'm gonna be
I'll
towards the end.
I'll see what I
And
can do. Either we'll have the draft in the league as an official method of team selection, or we'll have the draft as a maybe a one-off event, just because I do want to see how it works out, and I will be testing the waters with that a little bit. Um, but your feedback's really good, actually. Thank you for that. Here's my question for you. What do you
yeah.
think makes a good team captain?
Oh, just look at Memoria, and then there's all your answers.
That's a that's a nice answer. I like that. Um, yeah, no, because honestly, there's well, with the creation of a lot of new teams comes the creation of a lot of new team captains, and obviously we're going to be looking towards a lot of the original players to see if they want to fill up any of those team captain roles. Obviously, it's got to be somebody who knows how to talk to people, someone who knows how to organize like the teams. Um, would you be interested in ever becoming a team captain?
I mean, maybe. I'm considering joining Frog Rear's team
Oh
because me
yeah,
and him have been duo queuing like
yeah.
all
Like you guys
season.
are a bit closer, and you know each other a bit better. I'm sure there'll be no sour feelings from Fatash either. I'm sure that with the team cap that will probably come into place, it will give Memoria more options as to like people who she can play. So we'll see how that works out. But do you think next season that you'll be moving teams then?
Probably.
Yeah. Well, I do wish you all the best in that.
Really want that draft though. That sounds
The
cool.
draft is something that I'm very excited for. Just as a final
Yep.
one, if you were in the position of some of Lexi's teammates, how would you feel about Lexi sort of stealing the limelight? Would you feel okay to be carried, or would you rather have a team that's more built around teamwork instead of being carried?
I I honestly I don't care.
Yeah, you don't mind. It's because I get it. When you go into a game, it's nice to be carried, but at the same time, you want to get some kills. Sometimes you jump on siege and you go with one of your mates who's really, really good. You just want to get some kills, and you can't do it because they're getting all the kills.
Happens a lot.
Yeah. Anyways, last thing. Do you have any questions for me, just while you're here?
No, not
Anything
really.
that you might want to know that we can maybe tell to other people as well?
No.
No? Well, it's been lovely talking to you. Thank you for having a nice little word with me.
And yeah, I can't wait to see you play in the final.